there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works, and there is none that does good. But Yahweh, he looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek him. They are all gone aside. They are altogether become filthy. There is none that does good, no, not one. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread and call not upon Yahweh? There were they in great fear, for Yah is in the generation of the righteous. You have shamed the counsel of the poor, because Yahweh is his refuge. Oh, that the salvation of Israel were come out of Zion, when Yahweh brings back the captivity of his people. Yaakov shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. There's going to come a time where the Messiah is going to return. He is going to rule and reign from Jerusalem, and all of Zion will be, all of Israel will be gathered to him. And the only way to be grafted into that nation of Israel, the true nation of Israel, is through his blood.
Amen.
The blood of Messiah. It doesn't matter what race you're from. It doesn't matter what gender. What matters is his blood covering you, and his blood grafts you in to the nation of Israel. And Israel is made up of those who truly love him and walk in his commandments, who are covered by his blood and filled with his spirit, who want to do those things that please him. He can graft us in. He is the headstone, Yahshua the Messiah, who is a Jewish rabbi who walked this earth 2,000 years ago and showed us exactly how to obey his commandments, how to keep his words, out of love. There will be 12 gates to the New Jerusalem, 12 gates for the 12 tribes of Israel. There is no 13th gate for Islam, or modern-day Christianity, or Buddhism, or Rabbinic Judaism. There are 12 gates for the 12 tribes of Israel, and according to Ephesians 2, the only way to be grafted into Israel is through the blood of Messiah. Through walking in his ways. His blood cleanses us from our sin, and his spirit sets us free so that we can walk in his commandments, so that we can obey him. We need both. Both are so essential. His blood sets us free. His blood sets our conscience free. He cleanses us from all that we've done wrong. And then his spirit helps us to be able to walk in his commandments. You have to have both. If you try to obey this book and keep his commandments without his blood and his spirit, it's going to be a lost cause. There's no way we can do this on our own. If you just have his blood and say, well, I have his blood and I trust in him, but I'm still going to go ahead and sin, well, then you're counting the blood of the covenant nothing. You're making it a common thing. We need both. We need his blood and his spirit to help us obey him. We need his commandments. We need both. Mercy and truth. His blood and his word. They're both needed. Again, Jerry and I are not here to judge anyone. We are here simply to warn. Simply here to warn and to say, please consider him. Consider the Messiah. Turn to him. Pick up a Bible and read, for instance, the Gospel of John. Find out who he is. When you find out who he is, you'll find that he's worthy to be obeyed and worthy to be trusted. He's worthy to be loved. Hallelujah. Let your mercies come also unto me, O Yahweh, even your salvation according to your word. That's not from the New Testament, by the way. That's from the so-called Old Testament. Because his mercy and salvation is from cover to cover. From Genesis all the way to Revelation. Let your mercies come also unto me, O Yahweh, even your salvation according to your word. Because he is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So shall I have wherewith to answer him that reproaches me, for I trust in your word. Take not the word of truth utterly out of my mouth, for I have hoped in your judgments. So shall I keep your commandments continually forever and ever, and I will walk at liberty where I seek your precepts. When you're truly obeying his word, you are set free. You're walking at liberty. That's why the Messiah said, he that gives up his life will find it. But he that's trying to seek his life and trying to seek things just for himself, you're going to lose it. When you truly submit to him, you let his spirit fill you, his blood wash you, then you're set free. Now the world doesn't see it that way. The world says, oh man, they're having to do all this stuff. That doesn't seem like freedom. But it is. It's freedom when you have a clean conscience. It's freedom when his spirit fills you. His word, his commandments bring blessing to you.
Amen.
Hallelujah. I will walk at liberty, for I will seek your precepts. I will speak of your testimonies also before kings, and will not be ashamed. And I will delight myself in your commandments, which I have loved. My hands also will I lift up unto your commandments, which I have loved, and I will meditate in your statutes. Hallelujah. Your hands have made me and fashioned me. Give me understanding that I may learn your commandments. See, David didn't even know all the commandments there. He said, give me understanding that I may learn your commandments. That's what it means to be in love with him, that you're constantly growing in him. You're constantly trying to seek, okay, how can I please you more, Father? How can I love you more? How can I obey you more? Teach me your ways. Teach me your commandments. Teach me how I can bring a smile to your face. Hallelujah. Let your tender mercies come unto me, that I may live. For your commandments are my delight. Your commandments are my delight. Let the proud be ashamed, for they dealt perversely with me without a cause. But I will meditate in your precepts. Let those that fear thee turn unto me, and those that have known your testimonies. Let my heart be sound in your statutes, that I be not ashamed. My soul faints for your salvation, but I hope in your word. Mine eyes fail for your word, saying, when will you comfort me? David says, when will you comfort me? David was never afraid to express the fullness of his emotions to the Father. And he went through difficult times. He says, when are you going to comfort me, Abba? When are you going to come and minister unto me? And then the answer comes, forever, O Yahweh, your word is settled in heaven. Your faithfulness is unto all generations. You have established the earth, and it abides. Hallelujah. They continue this day according to your ordinances, for all are your servants. Unless your commandments had been my delights, I should then have perished in my affliction. I will never forget your precepts, for with them you have quickened me. I am thine, save me, for I have sought your precepts. The wicked have waited for me to destroy me, but I will consider your testimonies. I have seen an end of all perfection, but your commandment is exceeding broad. Oh, how I love your word. It is my meditation all the day. You, through your commandments, have made me wiser than mine enemies, for they are ever with me. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for your testimonies are my meditation. I understand more than the ancients, because I keep your precepts. I have refrained my feet from every evil way, that I might keep your word. I have not departed from your judgments, for you have taught me. How sweet are your words unto my taste, yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Through your precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. Your word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path.
Amen.
His word is a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path. And Yahshua the Messiah, he is the light.
Amen.
He's the eternal light who allows us to walk in his ways and to keep his commandments and to do his words. Again, it's only by his blood and by his spirit that we can follow him, that we can obey him. There is nothing within us that we can do to try to obey this book. It has to be completely Him filling us and sitting on the throne of our hearts.